Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. Say, remember the time when I made this video where I talked about what happened with Activision, Blizzard, and Toys for Bob? How nearly 2,000 employees got laid off and Toys for Bob was sadly affected by this? And I even had to make this picture to tell people to stop harassing Toys for Bob over Crash Team Rumble and give them some time to fix themselves and wish the best of luck for those who got fired. Apparently, just recently, there's a part 2 to the story. Apparently, it's been reported that Crash Bandicoot developer Toys for Bob struck by layoffs, office closure. Here. Layoffs have been reported at Toys for Bob, the developer behind Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, and the Spyro Reunited trilogy. They form part of an ongoing consolidation efforts necessitated by parent company Activision's acquisition by Microsoft, resulting in 1,900 roles being made redundant. Some 86 workers have been let go and the studio's office shuttered. Contrary to some earlier confusion that the physical address, Toys for Bob will remain active and most of the remaining employees will now work remotely. So basically, there was a misconception that the Toys for Bob office would close. This would mean that the studio is also shut down and Toys for Bob is no more. That is technically incorrect. It's only the office that's closed, but the studio itself remains active. The employees will instead be working at home on their computers remotely, like through chats or something like that, through emails or something. In fact, this is not the only time they worked remotely. They've also done so with Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. They were working on the game during the pandemic. Remember, it was a time when everybody had to work from home, and you could not go to the buildings for a while until the coronavirus pandemic died down a little bit. Well, it's happening all over again. They're gonna work from home and do their stuff remotely. Now, this of course caused a lot of. Now, the earlier assumption that Toys for Bob was going to close down because of that, it spread like wildfire all over Twitter. People were panicking that Toys for Bob just suddenly got shut down out of the blue, and they're like, but we won't have any more Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon games. And even some Skylanders fans say, is that really the end of Skylanders? Will we not be able to see a reboot to Skylanders? Once again, fellas, the studio is not gone. It is not closed. It's just the office that's closed. The people who work at Toys for Bob, they're working at home, and it's still running. So for Crash and Spyro, their future is uncertain, and they may take longer to make because of the employee layoff, and we're not sure what their future is like. But don't worry, Toys for Bob is not closed. It's just the office. The people working at home and the studio overall is still active. So there's not much to worry, fellas. Though you could say that the small employment and the trying to work from home stuff may result in the closure in the future, but for now, I don't know. I just don't know about that part. Nor do I know what the future for Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon or even Skylanders is going to be with what has happened. There might be a part 3 to this story if there is an update to it in the future. But for now, for anybody at Toys for Bob that's still at Toys for Bob, they're still active. They're just working from home. We don't know what's going to happen with the games or how the games are going to be made with this new type of work environment, but we'll have to wait and see on that part. That's all I have to say, really. Hope you've enjoyed this video.